Are you ready? Let's go! Yellow lights, camera, action, game zone, feel the heat. PRTC TV, where the action can be beat. Players on the court giving passion and pride. Our crews in the house streaming live worldwide. I said worldwide. PRTC TV, it's prime time. Let's go! Tune in, sit back, feel the energy flow. Crossovers, threes, hear the crowd shout. This is basketball, it's what it's all about. Let's go! Let's go!
I'd like to welcome you to PRTC TV and our coverage of high school basketball action. We're at Jackson County High School again tonight as the Jackson County General Boys are set to entertain the Oneida Baptist Mountaineers. Along with TJ Isaacs and Justin Lakes on camera, Mark Sulfridge, our producer, Kadria Bingham in for Hunter Carroll tonight with color and stats. My name's Brian Murray. Great to have you. We're less than 3 minutes away from tip-off between Jackson County and OBI. OBI coached by Larry Gritton Jr., also the school president of OBI since 2013. This is his second stint as head coach of the OBI boys. He also coached them from 98 to 2004, going 87 and 102. OBI finished 17-15 last year under Coach Gritton in his first season in his second stint coaching, losing to Clay County in the semifinal round of the district tournament. They graduated the leading scorer, Kanan Tyree, but returned two freshmen sharpshooter Skylar Roberts and Jacob Rogers, who averaged 24 points between them last year as 8th graders. They combined to make 15 out of 24 three-pointers in a win over Wolfe County at the Bobby Keith Classic at Clay County High School last Saturday. Rogers leads this year's team with nearly 16 points per game, while Roberts is second on the team with over 13 points per game. Junior Dennis Asedamwade is also in double digits at just over 10 points per game. Jackson County this season is led by senior Keegan Ward, almost 22 points, nearly 13 rebounds per game. Also fellow senior post player Peyton Singleton at 13 points and 9 rebounds a game. Senior Braxton Clemens comes in at 10 points per game. Freshman Wyatt Gray at nearly 8 points per game leads the team in threes with 28 made on the season. Greg Parrott in his 14th season as the Jackson County Generals head coach. Historically, these two teams have met a whopping 55 times since online stats became available back in 1997. Of those 55 meetings, Jackson County has won 46 to OBI's 9. The Generals' best stretch against the Mountaineers came between 2010 and 2018 when they won 18 of 19. The Generals' longest winning streak was from 2010 to 2015 when they won 13 in a row. OBI's best times against Jackson County was winning 3 of 4 head-to-head contests between 2018 and 2019. The Generals had won 7 in a row before their last meeting at OBI back on December 17th of last year when Oneida Baptist won 51 to 48. Jacob Rogers led OBI with 24 points in that game, with Braxton Clemens leading Jackson County with 15 and Keegan Ward adding 14. OBI has lost 4 of their last 5 games, most recently dropping one to North Laurel at North 81 to 53. Roberts led the team with 17. Jackson County has won 3 of their last 5, winning their last game this past Saturday at the Bobby Keith Classic over the upset-minded Harlan Independent Green Dragons 75 to 68. Ward led the attack for Jackson County, one of 4 players in double figures with a double-double. He had 22 points and 12 rebounds. That is a quick look at your PRTC TV matchup preview. We'll talk more about it during the broadcast. We're going to step away for a quick break, and we're going to come back with the starting lineups. OBI slightly favored in this matchup. They'll take on the home team, the Jackson County General Boys. It's all straight ahead. Boys high school basketball on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. The unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we're glad to have y'all back.
The Jackson County Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky has the perfect location for your business. The Jackson County McKee Industrial Authority is excited to present a 17-plus acre site with a 140,000 square foot concrete pad now certified build ready. This site offers direct access to Highway 30 and is just 20 minutes from I-75. Jackson County is a work-ready community with an eager and skilled workforce. It is also a smart rural community with state-of-the-art 100% fiber optic broadband with speeds up to 1 gig available. We provide tax incentives, business planning, workforce information, and training. Close enough, yet far enough. Contact us today for more information. Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home. And welcome back to Jackson County High School. Boys high school basketball about to get underway here on PRTC TV as the visiting Oneida Baptist Institute Mountaineers take on the Jackson County General Boys. OBI slightly higher ranked and would be slightly favored in this matchup as they had defeated Jackson County 51-48 last month at OBI. OBI record of 9 wins and 10 losses under head coach and university president Larry Gritton Jr. They will start number 0, Jacob Rogers. Number 1, Skylar Roberts. That's their 2 freshman sharpshooting guards. Number 5 is Dennis Acetamwade. Number 12 is Jason Arumsi. And number 24 is Tommy Brandstutter. Now for the Jackson County Generals with a record of 7 wins and 9 losses on the season under head coach Greg Parrott. They will start number 42, big man Keegan Ward, averaging a double-double on the year, 22 points and 13 rebounds. Number 24 is also a senior Peyton Singleton. Braxton Coyle wears number 5. Also number 11, Tanson Truitt. And the final starter for the Generals is going to be number 23, senior Braxton Clemens. Clemens led the attack against Harlan. I believe he had 19 points in that game. And Kendria Bingham coming alongside to join me. And tonight, you know, I think it's interesting. Number 1, OBI is favored in this game. Larry Gritton's got the Mountaineers playing great, but it's really going to come down to, can we control the outside shooting of their freshman sharpshooters, Rogers and Roberts?
Absolutely. I mean, we saw the game on Saturday at the game at Clay County where they took on Wolfe County. We saw, you know, what'd you say they combined for 20?
They had 15
three-pointers between
yes.
the 2 of them. So,
yes.
And we're a predominantly inside, you know, oriented team. So it's, like you said, it's going to be containing that outside and making sure that, you know, we're moving the ball well and good sheer passes. We didn't pass the ball very well Saturday against Harlan. So hopefully we clean that up. And those are going to be key points to stay in the game tonight.
Rogers launches the quick 3 just short, and the Generals with the rebound. Clemens gets it. He walks it up for Jackson County. OBI in man-to-man. Clemens picks up his dribble, looking for help. Gets it over to Coyle.
You know, these 2 teams took, you know, they faced each other earlier in the season. OBI come out on top of that one 3, just a 3-point win there. And we've already got a timeout by OBI. That basket was made by Truitt.
Tanson Truitt with the putback off the Coyle miss. And we've got a 30-second timeout. Larry Gritton Jr. did not like something he saw out there, and he's going to take a 30-second timeout. OBI had a really solid win against a really good team from the 14th region with the Wolfe County Wolves, and they shot lights out. I mentioned Rogers and Roberts combined for 15 three-pointers, but they only shot 24, so they made 15 and only missed 9. In the 15 years I've been calling games for PRTC TV, I have never seen a duo make 15 threes. It was quite a spectacle.
Yeah, I mean, it was an exciting game to watch. Yeah, you know, and tonight, like I said, that's going to be the keys for the Generals, is getting out and containing those three-point shots.
Looks like the Generals are in man-to-man as well, so both teams seem to be opening up in man-to-man defense. They get it down to Essamwade, then to Brandstutter. His little jumper from just inside the free throw line is no good. Keegan Ward cleans the glass for Jackson County. Generals doing a good job, hold them to one shot, both first two offensive trips down for the Mountaineers. Truitt gives it left side to Coyle. Now back out top to Clemens. Played just over a minute from Jackson County High School. Generals with the first points and lead 2-0.
And, you know, you got to appreciate the Generals coming out and being pretty patient. Man-to-man is typically one of those defenses that speeds offenses up, and they've been really patient with the ball so far.
Singleton's shot is too long, but right there's Tanson Truitt for the rebound. Here's the jumper from the wing by Coyle. It's no good. Singleton had a hand on the rebound, but it looked like Brandstutter knocked it out of his hands. Mountaineers heading the other way. Had a man wide open. They do get it to Brandstutter, and he puts it up and in. OBI on the board now. We're tied at 2. And you're right, the man-to-man defense, person to person, if it's girl-to-girl defense, it really speeds your offense up. And good pass down low to Singleton. Singleton with the nice bucket and a nice feed in there from Clemens, I believe. But both teams starting man-to-man. This could end up being an up-tempo basketball game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, and so far the Generals have done a pretty good job defensively, you know, switching on screens and being able to stay out on their shooters, putting a lot of outside pressure. It's got OBI kind of, you know, it's kind of got them off their game just a little bit.
Arumse can't get the shot off. Over to Acetamwade. Acetamwade dribbling out top, hands off to Jacob Rogers. These kids will shoot now. Rogers and Roberts, they don't care to light it up from 20, 22 feet. Here's a three-pointer from the left elbow by Arumse, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Jackson County. Going to call it on Singleton on the rebound. Singleton's first, and the team's first. Checking in for OBI's number 15, that's Ryder Salmons, replacing Acetamwade. Penetration, left-hand shot, nice move down there by Arumse.
Yeah, that was just a really good offensive move. Right, you know, one pass off the inbounds.
Arumse very athletic. Him and Acetamwade both.
And, you know, we've talked about it before with OBI, you know, sometimes some years their teams are just super, super athletic. They've done a great job of improving as the season's gone on so far. And, I mean, you know, just putting together a good basketball game. Just short there by number 15.
Salmons. Salmons with the miss. Jackson County with the rebound. They're doing a good job on the defensive glass. Nice move on the floater by Tanson Truitt. He's come to play tonight. 4 points for him. Generals back on top 6-4. Love to see the confidence of the freshman Truitt. Approaching the midway point of the first quarter, 6-4, Jackson County on top by 2. Good feed down low. Shot is up, no good though by Arumse. Off the feed from Salmons. Generals heading the other way, off the glass, no good by Coyle. And the Mountaineer rebound to Jacob Rogers. Long pass ahead to Brandstutter, but it hit the backboard. Bounces right back to Salmons, though. Salmons left wide open for the triple. It's an air ball, though. It may have been too wide open. When you got the shot and there's nobody within 10 feet of you, it'll kind of unnerve you a little bit.
Yeah, he tried to take the dribble and spot himself up, but I don't think he just allowed for the distance there. I think he thought, just didn't, like you said, a little bit too wide open, I think.
I think so too. Clemens picks up his dribble, gets it down low to Singleton. We're going to have a foul on Salmons reaching in. That'll be the first on Ryder and the team's first.
Singleton doing a good job, working pretty hard, calling for the ball in the post.
Well, Keegan Ward is going to get a lot of attention down low, and that gives Singleton an opportunity.
Clemens just missed him there, though. Singleton was wide open underneath the basket.
Nice steal there by OBI by number 0, Jacob Rogers, and Skylar Roberts, the benefactor of that one, as he picks up the loose ball and banks it up and in and ties us up at 6. 3:29 left here in the first quarter. Coach Greg Parrott did kind of the same thing Coach Gritton did a moment ago. Didn't like something he saw. But you are right, Singleton was wide open down low, and we just missed him.
Yeah. That's easy to do, though. When you're taking the ball out of bounds, it's really easy to get tunnel vision. You're looking for somebody that you think's going to be open, and you don't necessarily see the whole floor. And he was over there on that, weak side of the block there. But yeah, it was an unfortunate miss there.
Rogers and Roberts, while neither one of them are very tall, I'm going to say they're probably in the 5'8" to 5'10" range, somewhere in there. But they're very quick and will shoot from anywhere. Only freshmen. So back from the timeout, and OBI picking up full court.
Looks like they're in a
maybe
a 1-2-2 press. I was going to say a 2-1-2, but a 1-2-2 press.
1-2-2 press. Generals trying to beat it and do nicely as Clemens gets it ahead to Coyle into offensive court. Down to Singleton. Down low, good feed, good catch by Ward. Keegan Ward puts it up and in, his first shot of the night. And the Generals inch ahead 8-6. 3-minute mark here in the first quarter from Jackson County High School. Gray set to check in next dead ball for the Generals. Salmons with it in the right corner, picks up his dribble and gets it back out top to Rogers. Rogers can really handle the basketball, him and Roberts both. Arumsi fires it over to Salmons cross court. Brandstutter, one-handed shot is up and in. Nice shot there by Tommy Brandstutter.
Yeah, that was a nice little floater in front of the basket after moving the ball around nicely by the Mountaineers.
Tied back up at 8 as the seesaw battle early continues. Singleton down low, and that's going to be an offensive foul, and I cannot say I agree with that. It did not look like that Singleton had a chance to be able to establish his space, and I don't think he would have got it called on him if he hadn't lowered his shoulder just a little bit.
He lowered his shoulder a little bit, just anticipating contact, not necessarily to create any space, but just anticipating some contact there from a moving defender. But a lot of times when the official sees that lowered shoulder, they're going to go ahead and blow the whistle.
So that hurts the home team as Singleton gets 2 early fouls here in this first quarter. He'll have limited action in the first half. There's a 3 by Skylar Roberts.
Off 1 foot.
Roberts, the first 3 of the game. And OBI ahead by 3, 11-8. Clemens, good feed down to Ward. Ward has his shot blocked, though, by Brandstutter. Ahead to Roberts. Doesn't have the numbers, but doesn't care. Puts it up and in. Roberts has got 7. And now it's a 7-0 run by OBI. They lead by 5, 13-8. Clemens sees the double team in the corner. Gray, step back 3 is short. Rebound to Skylar Roberts for the Mountaineers. So the momentum in the favor of the Mountaineers at the moment. Salmons with the one-handed shot, no good. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, on number 12 for OBI, Jason Arumsi.
Narumsi there thought that it was going to be a defensive foul. He thought he clearly had position, but the ref saw it differently.
First on Arumsi, team second, 13-8. 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Bounce pass down to Ward. Ward's got position. Shot is blocked by Arumsi. Ward gets it back, though, puts it back up and in with the left hand.
Way to stay with it, Keegan Ward, following his shot and not just taking one attempt and done, making sure that he was able to, muscle that one back up for 2 points.
Arumsi sees the split in the defenders, goes into the paint. Cross-court pass over to Salmons. Salmons on the floater. It's up and in. Ryder Salmons gets his first basket. And back out to a 5-point lead for OBI at 15-10. Clemens, here's a three on the way. It is going to be good.
And that's by Combs.
Braylon Combs, who had just checked in a moment ago when Singleton went out, nails the three-pointer. A big bucket there by Braylon. Off the bench for Jackson County, trims the lead down to 2. Had his shoulder squared and nothing but net. Salmons picks up his dribble.
You can see the Generals are really trying to push people out, extended past the three-point line, and OBI made them pay with a nice dunk there by 24. That's, did you say Brandstutter?
Brandstutter. Three by Ward is in and out, and time expires as Brandstutter puts an exclamation point on OBI to close out the quarter. And the Mountaineers looking good here in this first quarter. 17-13 lead over the Generals of Jackson County. We're back with the second quarter of boys high school basketball action next. We are PRTC TV.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PRTC TV with high school basketball action on this Friday night, January 24th. If you are joining us live as we stream worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. 17-13, OBI with the 4-point lead as we start the second quarter of action against the Jackson County Generals from Jackson County High School. Clemens down low, can't get it to go, but right there is Keegan Ward for the putback. Ward's got 6 to lead the Generals.
Clemens might have got away with an offensive foul there. He's kind of throwing an elbow at his defender's way.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Brandstutter over to Arumsi. Arumsi down low, has it knocked away, and then it's going to go off his leg out of bounds, I believe. Yes, it is. So Jackson County with the good knock away and the good defensive hold. Wade going to check in for Coach Gritton's OBI Mountaineers, replacing Salmons. Roberts leads OBI with 7. Brandstutter with 6. And Ward leads Jackson County with 6. Tanson Truitt with 4. 17-15. OBI by 2. Here's a 3 from the left side. That one's no good. That was by Combs. Almost had him another one. Wade in a hurry for OBI heading the other direction. Hands off to Rogers. Rogers back to Wade. Down low to Arumsi. Puts it up and in with the left hand.
Nice little no-look pass by number 5, Wade.
Arumsi has 4. Yes, it was a nice feed. Very athletic those two guys are down low. Keegan Ward, nice little floater, but it won't fall. Rebound to Jason Arumsi for OBI. Feed down to Brandstutter. Nice catch by Brandstutter. He puts it up and in. He's got 8, and it's out to a 6-point lead for OBI as they get back-to-back buckets. And Coach Greg Parrott wants to take a 30-second timeout with 6:40 left here in the second quarter. OBI's head coach Larry Gritton Jr., known as a great player, a star player for OBI. He scored over 3,000 points in his career for the Mountaineers, had over 700 assists. He still holds the Kentucky State record for the most made free throws with 837. He was one of the first class of inductees of the 13th Region Basketball Hall of Fame in 2019. In his second season coaching the Mountaineers. His dad, Larry Gritton Sr., won over 650 games in his coaching career. 410 of them at OBI, and was the last coach to win the district title for OBI. Guess what year?
2004.
1977.
I started to say I can't remember.
You were not here.
No, I wasn't born yet.
Knocked away, but right back into the hands of Clemens. Bounce pass down to Ward. It wasn't a good one. Blocked by a Setamwade. Here comes OBI the other way. Down low to Arumsi. Can't get the shot off. Wide open is a three, and that's going to go all night long. If you give Skylar Roberts that much room, he's in double figures with 10, and the lead is up to 9. Clemens, double teamed. Down low, they find Ward. Nice feed down there from Coyle. Ward puts it up and in. He's got 8. OBI's outscored Jackson County 7-4 here in the third, and there's a nice shot by Brandstutter. Brandstutter climbs into double figures with a nice little baseline one-handed shot. He's got 10. 26-17. Down to Ward. Ward to Singleton, who's back in there with those 2 fouls. Clemens on the baseline. Baseball pass across the other side. That 3 won't go by Combs. Gets his own rebound, back up and in. So Braylon Combs with some nice minutes off the bench. He's got 5 points. Way to follow your shot, number 3. 26-19.
That was a great job. You know, OBI is still coming out in that they've kind of retreated their press to kind of a 3-quarter 1-2-2 press where they're trapping at half court rather than trying to trap in the full court setting. They made them pay on the play before, and then Combs, good job there following shot. That was 24 Brumstetter, rebound by 5. He passes it over back to Brumstetter, gets fouled on his attempt.
Setamwade had it knocked away, but he went right into the hands of Brandstutter, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Foul is on Singleton, and he's picked up his 3rd and the team's 3rd. He's the only player. Okay, they called it on number 23, Peyton Singleton. That didn't quite match up. So fortunately, it's on number 23, Braxton Clemens, and not on Singleton.
Truitt checking back into the ball game there.
Tanson Truitt checking back in. Brandstutter misses the first free throw. He'll get another one. Second one good. Brandstutter with 11. 27-19. Jackson County trailing by 8. Truitt's pass is deflected right into the hands of a Setamwade. And on the other end, an easy basket for Jacob Rogers, his first basket. And it's out to a double-digit lead now for the Mountaineers at 29-19. Clemens throws it away. Saved in, though, by Keegan Ward. Nice job by number 42. And we're going to have a jump ball. Almost thought it was going to be a foul on OBI because they looked like they came from around behind him. But I'm pretty far away from it as well. The alternate possession arrow does go to OBI, so that will be a Generals turnover. And with 4:35 left here in the second quarter, OBI with a 10-point lead and the ball.
Yeah, that press, you know, that 3-quarter way press there just had the Generals kind of playing a little bit of sloppy basketball.
Setamwade called for steps, trying to get it over to Brandstutter on the opposite side of the paint. So the Generals with a hold there. They're going to have to figure out this press. OBI is a long team, and they can deflect a lot of these passes. Truitt, dangerous pass, stolen by Arumsi, puts it off the glass and in. Arumsi's got 6. 31-19.
Yeah, OBI just doing a great job, just putting a little token pressure full court. And then once they get to half court, they got a little overzealous there, and then the Generals made them pay with a basket by Singleton underneath.
Yeah, when you beat the press and beat it well, you'll get easy baskets like that. And Ward found Singleton for an easy one. Brandstutter, the jumper is no good. Clemens with the rebound for Jackson County. He's pushing the tempo. Penetrates right side to Combs for a triple. That one's no good. Clemens in a nice spot for the rebound. He wants to try a 3, and he got it. First points of the night for Braxton Clemens. And down to a 7-point lead, 31-24. Generals with 5 unanswered to cut the 12-point lead down to 7. 3:20 left here in the first half. Roberts passes down low to a Setamwade. Nice move up and won't fall, though. And it's going to go out of bounds, though, off of Peyton Singleton back to OBI. Gray and Coyle checking in for Jackson County, replacing Combs and Singleton. And we've also got Brandstutter checking out for OBI. And checking in is Moy Olienka.
That's a mouthful.
It is. I had to pause for a moment. OBI shot is up and no good by number 1, Skylar Roberts. And the Generals with the rebound. Under 3 to go before halftime. Appreciate you taking some time out to enjoy high school basketball here on PRTC TV. Down low, feed tried to get it to Ward. Nice defense down there by number 12, Jason Arumsi, to knock it out of bounds.
And like you talked about earlier, Arumsi's just so athletic that a lob pass that's that slow and that floating like that is just not going to make it down there. He's either going to, I'm surprised he didn't pick it off rather than just knock it out of bounds.
Well, he deflected it again right there, but the shot is up by Clemens, no good, but Gray gets the rebound. Ward wants a 3. That one's too strong. And the rebound to number 12, Jason Arumsi for OBI. Almost a steal there by Jackson County. Here's a 3 by number 0, Jacob Rogers. It's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off of OBI. So the Generals dodge a bullet there. Coach Parrott coaching his team vigorously here in this first half.
You know, and you would think that, gosh, that 3-quarter pressure, the Generals are just struggling with it when OBI does it right. And that was the turnover there. Again, trying to get the ball intended there for Ward and just not able to get it to him.
Nice defense down there by Clemens to keep the shot from going for OBI, and it's going to be a tie-up on the jump ball. But again, number 12, Jason Arumsi with a knockaway on the defensive end, and it's really racking up the turnovers for Jackson County against this pressure, this 1-2-2. They're trapping out of it and deflecting a lot of passes. Clemens over to Truitt. Truitt almost walked with it.
Took the ball away, intercepted by, is that number 3?
Yes, that's Olienka.
Olienka.
And going to go out of bounds. They're saying off of who? Off of
Jackson County. It was off of
Jackson County
Clemens.
States with OBI. Truitt going to check out for the Generals. And Rogers inbounds to Acetamwade. Gets it back to Rogers. 1:50 left here in the first half. 31-24. OBI with a 7-point lead and the ball. Arumsi penetrates, kicks it to Acetamwade. Acetamwade spin move down low, and we're going to be called for traveling.
General stayed there in a 2-3 zone after the ball was taken out of bounds, and Clemens just kind of pretty much just saying, you know, if you want to take a 3, take it. I'm going to give it to you. And then I think they were so open that OBI just didn't convert on the give there. But Clemens he's breathing a little hard. He's played the whole game, right? He's not subbed out one time.
I don't think he has. A little out of control there on that play. Misses the shot, but on the other end, so does Jacob Rogers. Long pass ahead to Ward. What a catch by Ward. Keegan Ward with an outstanding catch and spin move right there. Oh, listen, you just don't know how hard that was, but Ward made it look easy. Ward's got 10. Full timeout on the floor called by OBI. 1:12 left here in the first half. 31-26 Mountaineers over the Generals. We're back with more straight ahead. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
For Ben and Aaron, the work's never done. Until the whole town is transformed.
They know what they want. They don't know where to find it.
We do.
Hometown, all new. Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi. Power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Oneida Baptist Institute Mountaineers 31, Jackson County Generals 26 here on PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. Bringing you high school basketball action. OBI with a 5-point lead and the ball. 1:05 left before halftime.
Jackson County staying with their 2-3 and force a turnover. Just dribbled it off his foot. Up goes Clemens for 2.
Nice finish there by Braxton Clemens. He's got 5 all here in the second quarter, and just like that, here come the Generals. If I'm not mistaken, that's a 9-0 run because we were down, I think, 31-19. Generals are climbing back in this one. Floater down to Olienka and knocked away and stolen. Coyle with the steal to a trailing Clemens. Clemens picks up his dribble. Now over to Ward. Back to Clemens. Floating shot is up and good. Braxton Clemens, have yourself a quarter. He's caught fire. Now down to a 1-point lead with 17 seconds left here in the half. OBI will have a chance to get the final shot as they cross midcourt with 10 seconds left. Arumsi. Pass over the corner. Here's a three-pointer. It's good by Skylar Roberts. Third 3 of the game for Roberts, and Jackson County's Combs gets the rim from beyond midcourt but can't get it to fall, so a flurry of activity to close out the final minute of the second quarter. And at the half, it is OBI 34, Jackson County 30. Stay tuned. We'll come back with first half team and individual stats and talk to you more about our upcoming broadcast. We got a big one for you 1 week from tonight, a big district matchup, and we'll get you ready for the second half of action. Stay tuned. More straight ahead from PRTC TV.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
These days, you have Wi-Fi powered smart devices working throughout your home. And you want to keep all those gadgets running at peak performance. It's easy to do when you have PRTC fast, reliable download speeds and enhanced Wi-Fi management. Give your home's data-hungry devices all the bandwidth they need to enhance your family's life. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your internet today.
Every homestead has its unique challenges.
Living so close to the volcano created difficulties.
For those that can do it and succeed, the price of freedom is worth it.
Homestead Rescue, Sundays at 8, only on Discovery.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Is filled with meaningful stories.
Unbelievable.
TNT Sports and True TV is where you will find them. Let's have real discussions.
Conversation is always awesome.
And highlight the inspirational.
It's just an incredibly special group.
TNT Sports on True TV, your new destination for sports moments. Every night starting at 6 Eastern.
At Appalachian Wireless, keeping you connected is our primary focus. That's why we have the region's best service, and right now, we're offering you an iPhone 14 128 gig for a penny. Or how about an iPad 10th Gen 64 gig on us? Get the details on these massive savings by paying a visit to AppalachianWireless.com or any of our retail locations. Keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
This year is way better for flipping houses.
Bigger budgets,
1.3. What?
They went up?
bigger stakes.
Things are so unpredictable. Is there a crocodile in there? If I lose my money, I'm blaming it on you.
The El Musas blowing away the competition.
The Flipping El Musas, all new, Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
If your outdoor projects call for digging, you need the right tools, including one of these. It's never been more important to call 811 or visit call811.com to locate underground utilities before you dig. Essential connections to your home are just below the surface and can be easily cut. So use one of these tools to call or go online and know what's below. This message provided as a public service by your friends at PRTC. Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi just has to be there. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for all kinds of things in our home.
Your family depends on strong internet and Wi-Fi. That's why PRTC provides fast internet speeds with enhanced Wi-Fi management every day. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi choices, visit prtcnet.org.
A big three-pointer there from Skylar Roberts just before time expired gives OBI a 4-point lead at halftime over the Jackson County Generals by a score of 34-30. Welcome back to it here on PRTC TV as we stream worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel on this Friday, January the 24th. OBI outscored Jackson County 17-13 in that first quarter. The teams were dead even at 17 apiece in that second quarter to bring us to our halftime score of 34-30. It's going to run down on how we got to this point in the game with individual and team stats. Here's Candria Bingham.
All right, first up for the OBI Mountaineers, we had Rogers with 2 points, Roberts with 13 points. Now say his name for me. Arumsi, 7 points. Brand Stutter with 11 points, and Salmon with 2 points. The Mountaineers shot 61% from 2-point field goals, and 3-point field goals attempts were 43%, and they were 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight for 50% shooting there. For the Jackson County Generals, we had Ward with 10 points, Singleton with 4 points, Truitt with 4 points, Clemens with 7 points, and Combs with 5 points. The Generals are shooting 52% from the 2-point field goal line and only 20% from the 3-point field goal line. As far as rebounds go, team rebounds total for the Generals were 9 total rebounds, and OBI with 10 at the half. You know, Brian, we talked about them starting out, both teams playing matchup man-to-man very aggressively, but we've not saw a lot of fouls, and we've not seen very many free throw attempts in the first half. The Generals didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, and OBI only went to the line 1 time. Neither team ever went to the bonus.
Well, and it's made the game go really quickly. I mean, we tipped off right at 7:30, and it's 8 o'clock now here if you're joining us live on this Friday, January 24th, and we're at halftime. It's made the game very quick, very clean, and it's been a fun game to watch, a very evenly matched game thus far. And the Generals have done a pretty good job overall. I mean, Roberts has gotten loose for 3 3-pointers on his 13 points, but Rogers doesn't have a single 3, only has the 2 points. And if you had told me at halftime, after seeing Rogers and Roberts shoot at the Bobby Keith Classic against Wolf County this past Saturday when they had combined for 15 3-pointers, if you had told me that between them they'd had 3 3-pointers at halftime, I would have felt like that would have put the Generals in a good position halfway through the game.
Yeah, I think our guards, I think the Jackson County guards have done an excellent job of understanding the assignment tonight. You know, and I know that's one of the things on the scouting report coming into this ball game was just how good of a threat they are. And we've saw the Generals time and time again push them off that 3-point line, putting it back. And they have, you know, given up some layups as a result of that, pushing them so far out from that 3-point line. But it's kept them within 4 points at halftime.
Well, and I'm sure Coach Parrott, he not only had a chance to be there this past Saturday and take in that game before they played Harlan on the same day over at Clay County High School, but he's had a chance to watch it repeatedly on PRTC TV, and he recognized, I think, just like you said, it was a situation where if you are not a long, lanky team, you can't play zone against OBI because they will shoot you out of it.
Right, and we saw the Generals, you know, they were a little bit fatigued there at the end of the second quarter.
Yes. Yes.
And they went to that zone, but you saw the extended zone where their guards actually came out, even their bottom forwards, the small guard and the forward there, they even came out and extended. And so the Generals have done a really good job tonight as far as understanding the scouting reporting, knowing the key players, and kind of keeping those two guys there contained a little bit. I mean, they've got lost sometimes, and we've had some moments of sloppy basketball where there was a lot of turnovers and things like that. But but they've done a really good job so far of just staying in this ball game. Looking forward to the second half. I think that they've just got to clean it up a little bit. I think that the passing has got to get a little bit better as far as finding Ward and finding Singleton down low. They got a little soft in the first half, like we talked about, and then kind of cleaned that up in the second quarter. We'd like to see, they've been a little cold, only 20% shooting from the 3-point line. We would like to see our guards kind of pick up and make some shots the second half, I think.
Absolutely. Should be a very entertaining second half of basketball coming up. Our next broadcast after tonight, by the way, to let you know, will be 1 week from tonight. That'll be on the final day of January 31st. It will be Jackson County and Clay County at Clay County High School. We may be joined by Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network over there. It'll be a Clay County Jackson County doubleheader coming up 1 week from tonight on January the 31st. So make sure you don't miss out on that.
And the girls play first, right? It'll be
the girls play first at 6 and the boys play at 7:30. Let's step away for a quick 30-second break, Mark, and we'll come straight back with the second half straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
OBI with the ball first. They actually didn't wind the clock all the way down. They just got right back to action. First possession right here you're watching, though, for the Mountaineers. They lead by 4, 34-30 here on PRTC TV. That is number 1, Skylar Roberts with it, right elbow. Not a great pass, knocked away. Generals with the steal, and Truitt picks it up for Jackson County. Somebody else knocked it away, went to their backside. It might have been Clemens or Coyle. Coyle for a 3, and he got it.
We just talked about that, hoping that our guards get a little more involved, and that's a great way to start the second half is a 3-pointer by Braxton Cole.
First points of the night for Braxton. A good-looking shot, had his shoulder squared. 34-33, down to a 1-point lead. Pass right at the feet of Roberts, but he recovers on the baseline. Asetemwade.
General starting out in extended zone again, and I think Asetemwade got away with a push-off there on Coyle.
I believe he did, yep. Brandstutter misses the floater, went halfway down and came out. And here comes Clemens the other way for Jackson County. Clemens right side over to Tanson Truitt. Both teams sticking in man-to-man defense as they have most of the game. Clemens, shot is up, no good. Rebound loose and picked up by Clemens. Out to Truitt, back over to Clemens. Left side 3 is too strong, an air ball. Rebound to Asetemwade for OBI. Pass ahead to Brandstutter, off the glass, no good. Rebound back up and in by number 5, Dennis Asetemwade. And he also draws the foul and will have a chance for a 3-point play. Fouls on Braxton Coyle. That's going to be his first and the team's first. And Asetemwade, just like Coyle, gets on in the scoring column for the first time here in this third quarter and cannot complete the 3-point play. And now we're going to have what? Had both players went down hard, and
it's going to be a foul on Singleton.
Yeah, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Singleton picks up his third. And unfortunately, that was the right call, even though Singleton just in a wrong position. But
yeah, just a good basketball play.
Yeah. Parrott was feeling like that there might have been a foul on OBI on the play, trying to talk to the official. I didn't see it if there was. Feed it down low to Asetemwade. There's Brandstutter. Good interior passing by OBI. And they get back-to-back buckets and push the lead back out to 5 at 38-33. Gray in the corner for a 3. That one's good.
An assist there by Coyle.
Wyatt Gray nails his first points of the night. Him and Cole both with 3-pointers, and the lead back down to 2. Wild shot there by number 12, Arumsi. Can't get it to fall. Now there's Brandstutter. That little one-handed floater won't fall, and Acetamwade saves it in to Rogers. Now over to Roberts. Acetamwade puts the shot up, won't fall. Rebound to Keegan Ward. So Jackson County with a stop there, and they can tie or go ahead. Down by 2, 38-36 as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the third.
A lot of pressure out there on Coyle.
Down low, good feed to Ward, puts it up and in. Ward has 12 to lead Jackson County, and we're tied at 38. Generals have outscored them 8-4 here in this first 3+ minutes of the third. Arumsi, shot is up, no good. Jackson County with the rebound, pushing the tempo. And a feed down low. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot by Coyle, but he draws the foul.
First free throws of the game for the Generals.
Foul was on Brandstutter. That's his first, team's first, and it is going to be a shot. So Coyle going to the line to shoot 2. Coach Parrott talking it over with Clemens. Free throw is too strong by Coyle. Only had a total of 4 free throws shot in the entire game, and we're midway through the third quarter. Number 10 checking in, that's Chandler Gregory for OBI. Jason Arumsi checks out. And Coyle will get a second free throw opportunity, and this one is going to be no good as well. Missed them both. Brandstutter with the board for the Mountaineers. Jacob Rogers over to Skylar Roberts. Rogers has it knocked away, and almost a steal. They get it back, though, to Brandstutter. Jumper is up and short. Saved in nicely by Acetamwade, and almost a steal there by Clemens as he goes about 4 rows deep up in the stands. 4:08 left here in the third, and substitution in for Jackson County is going to be Braylon Combs.
You know, in a game this tight, we really would like to, you know, I'm sure that Coach Parrott would really like to see that it's a one and done. Once the Mountaineers take a shot, that our Generals clean up the boards. They're not doing a very good job of boxing out.
This time they do, as Acetamwade misses the shot.
That rebound was by Gray.
And Clemens going to walk it up. Clemens over to Coyle. Now right corner to Combs. Had Ward with good position. Good feed down low to him. Puts it up, no good. Good help defense down there by number 5, Dennis Acetamwade. Ball goes out of bounds off of OBI back to Jackson County. We're still tied at 38. He's got an open man in the corner, wide open. Gray for 3. That one's no good, though. He had a good look. Might have shot it a little bit too quick. And it's going to go out of bounds, or saying off of Clemens, back to OBI. So OBI with the hold on the defensive end. Scoring not coming quite as easily here in this third quarter as it did in the second quarter. Here's a rainbow 3. That one's no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Jackson County back to OBI.
That three-point attempt was by Chandler Gregory.
Yes, that one brought rain.
He's sporting the 80s headband look.
Yes, he is. Little retro look. I like it. Corner 3, Roberts, good. Skylar Roberts nails his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 16. And OBI pulls ahead by 3, 41-38.
That's a guy you want to know where he's at on an out-of-bounds play.
Yeah, him and Rogers both. Good feed down low. Combs with the ball fake up. Can't get it to fall, though. Ward with the rebound. Back up and in.
Wow, good job by Ward. He was surrounded by 3 OBI players and was able to pull down the rebound and put it back up.
Ward with 14. 41-40. Roberts in the paint, off the window and in. Roberts having a whale of a night. He's got 18 to lead all scorers. Back out to a 3-point lead for the Mountaineers, 43-40. Ward at the top. Clemens ball fake, splits the defenders with the left hand, can't get it to go, but right there is number 42, Keegan Ward, the cleanup committee, 16 for Keegan.
Yeah, great job by Ward, just not giving up on the play, getting in a good rebounding position to go straight back up. You know, he had a few shots blocked in the first half, but he's doing a great job of keeping his body between him and the basketball and the defender.
Brandstutter can't get it to fall. Nice job on the glass there by Jackson County. That Gray getting position on number 5, Acetamwade. 1:45 left in the third. Into the paint is Clemens, gets his shot blocked, and it's going to go off Jackson County. Might have hit Ward as it was heading out of bounds.
Yeah, Ward tried to grab it and clean it up. If he would have been able to pull that ball in, he would have had an easy layup, but just couldn't hang on to it.
Acetamwade checks out, and Arumsi checks back in. Cole coming out for Jackson County, and Truitt checking in. 1:42 left here in the third. 43-42 OBI by 1.
We see this extended zone by the Generals again in the second half. You know, you see Keegan Ward, he's playing almost at the free throw line. The guard's coming out. Braxton forgot to go out on him, though, but didn't matter, air ball, and back to the Generals basketball. But the last few trips down the floor, you know, you'll see those guards almost meet the ball at half court, the top 2 defenders of the zone, and then everyone else is just kind of fanned out to defend the basket and the corners.
Down to Gray. He faked the 3, gives it back out to Clemens. Now Ward in the corner, cross-court pass. Good ball movement by the Generals. Not able to get a shot off yet, though. Gray kicks it to Combs, down low, back to Gray, up and in.
That was nice recognition by Combs to see Gray wide open. The defenders all were going out to defend the three-pointer and didn't even suspect that Gray was on the block.
Here's Gregory. This time he gets it to go. Number 10, Chandler Gregory. If at first or second you don't succeed, the third one sometimes will go. Third time was a charm for number 10. Here's Clemens for a 3. That one's short. Rebound to Arumsi for OBI. He's pushing the tempo. Into the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Tanson Truitt. And the Generals heading the other way. Truitt, a little out of control on that one. Gets it blocked by Arumsi. Arumsi on the other end, puts it up. It won't fall. Rebound to Rogers for OBI. Here's a 3. That one's no good, off the hand of Roberts. So a little ragtag here over the last minute by both teams. Only 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Combs for a 3, a long one. That one's no good. Rebound to OBI. Can they get a shot off in time? They cannot, as Truitt with the interception from behind to close out the quarter. So a flurry of activity again there at the end of the period, just like it was at the end of the second quarter, but this time hardly any points scored. At the end of 3, OBI by 2, 46-44 over Jackson County. Final 8 minutes coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Appalachian Wireless is starting 2025 by doing something they've never done before. New devices on us. Up to $800 off select devices. This is on a new or renewed line on the Appalachian Advantage Unlimited or Mix and Match plans. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or any retail location for complete details. New devices on us. On the region's best network. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Jackson County outscores OBI by 2 points in that third quarter, 14-12 to inch 2 points closer, and OBI with a 2-point lead, 46-44 as we start the fourth quarter here from Jackson County High School on PRTC TV. Generals would get the ball first. Truitt over to Clemens. Clemens had Ward wide open, couldn't get it to him in time. There's a three from the left side, and you talk about a young man that needed a boost of confidence after a rough game tonight. Singleton nails the three, his first triple of the night. He's got 7.
First attempt and first made. That was a great shot by Singleton. Like you said, you know, he needed a little confidence, been in a little foul trouble, been in just some awkward situations too tonight.
Gives the Generals the lead, 47-46. Only the second time they've led in quite some time. There's a three by Gregory. It's no good, and it's going to be saved in by Singleton into the hands of Ward. So Jackson County with some early momentum to open up the fourth quarter. Clemens runs off and leaves the ball for a second, gets it back. Now over to Cole, down to Ward, or Singleton rather, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor on OBI. I believe they're going to whistle that on Roberts.
You know, it looked like that Keegan Ward had him pinned for the lob, but that was a great job by Coyle to recognize that the help side defender was waiting on the other side to receive that lob pass. So that was a good decision by the young freshman, Braxton Coyle.
Chandler Gregory checks out for Coach Gritton Jr. and OBI. And number 5, Acetamway checks back in. Knocked away there by Arumsi out of bounds. Will reset. Inbound to Truitt. Truitt loses his man. Short jumper is up and rolling in.
Nice move by Truitt.
Nice aggressive move by the freshman. He's got 6, and the Generals up by 3 now, 49-46. Brandstutter over to Roberts. Now right corner it goes to Acetamwade. Back out top to Arumsi. Down low to Acetamwade. Double teamed, and they throw it away. Trying to get it down low to Arumsi, but that pass had some mustard on it and gets off of Arumsi's hand out of bounds. So the Generals having a really nice start to this fourth quarter as they've outscored OBI 5-0. 3-point lead and the ball. Pass ahead to Cole, and Cole trying to find Ward down low, but an errant pass goes out of bounds untouched, so the Generals with an unforced error.
I think he got a little bit frustrated on that one. A lot of pressure there being put. You know, and one thing about it, you know, we talked about earlier that there's not been a lot of free throws called, but the refs are kind of letting them play. I mean, you know, it's not a little lackadaisical ball game. It's a very physical basketball game.
Agreed. There's a three, an air ball by Rogers, but right there for the rebound, right place, right time. The second time that he's done that here in this second half. Acetamwade with the putback and the foul, and both times it's been Braxton Cole that's fouled him. Braxton's second and the team's first. So Acetamwade can bring us even at 49 with a made free throw.
And Acetamwade is leading OBI in offensive rebounds tonight.
Free throw is good. He's got 5 points, all of them here in the second half, and we're tied at 49. Clemens to Truitt, back to Clemens, now ahead to Singleton. Singleton gives it back to Clemens. Clemens, good shovel pass down low to Singleton. Gets his man in the air and puts it up and in.
Good recognition by Singleton. Waited to just the right time when he was on his way down to go up, so he had no chance of blocking that shot.
9 points for Singleton, 5 of them here in the last minute and a half, and we got a reach-in foul on Clemens. That'll be the second on Clemens and the team's second. I'm not sure what the official is stating here. A clock situation, but had them put 6 seconds back on the clock. They must have let it run a little too long after the whistle. 5:42 left here in regulation. 51-49, Jackson County on top by 2. OBI with the ball. Roberts leads them with 18 points, tries that three-pointer. That one's no good. Good rebound there by Acetamwade. And a foul on Jackson County's Clemens, just a half a second too late trying to get that steal. And Clemens has picked up his third and the team's third.
You know, we talked about it earlier. Clemens has not been out the whole basketball game. You'd hate for him to get into foul trouble now. He was trying to make a good basketball play, but he, like you said, he was just a little bit too late.
Shot is up, no good by Skylar Roberts, an air ball, unusual for him, as he leads all scorers with 18. Generals with the rebound. Clemens into front court. Right side it goes to Gray. Now back to Clemens. Clemens picks up his dribble and finds Truitt. Generals running a little bit of clock here. 4:50 left in the game. They lead by 2.
I thought Clemens had thought about that shot for a second there, but good choice to wait, and Ward not able to connect for the 2.
Good defense down there by Arumsi. He's got the rebound and heads the other way for the Mountaineers. Roberts over to Rogers. Rogers, the floater on the way. It's no good. Rebound, nice position there by Singleton. Rogers has had a rough night, only 2 points. Well below his average for OBI. Clemens guarded by Acetamwade. OBI still in man-to-man. Singleton out top. Left side to Clemens. Clemens to the baseline. Back to Truitt for a 3. That one might have been partially blocked, but the rebound into the hands of Singleton. Singleton ball fake up, blocked again by Arumsi. And the rebound to Jackson County and then stolen by Arumsi. Arumsi into front court, going to wait on his teammates. Rogers wanting the ball bad, but nobody didn't see him. Acetamwade puts it up, no good. Arumsi with the rebound, and we're going to have what? A foul on the floor on Jackson County. If that's on Singleton, that'll be his 4th. It is his 4th and the team's 4th, so Singleton becomes the first player on either team with 4 fouls. OBI has nobody with more than 1. Checking in for OBI is number 2, Aiden Gregory, for the first time tonight, and Rogers checks out. Inbound to Arumsi. Shot is up, no good, and the rebound to Jackson County's Gray. Big stop there for the Generals.
Yeah, that's what we need to see. You know, the Generals are up by 2, and you definitely don't want to give them more than 1 attempt and even risk them getting a 3-point attempt by either Rogers or Roberts.
Good feed from Truitt down to Ward. He's got the bucket and the foul. Tanson Truitt drew the defense, found Ward wide open for the easy basket and the foul.
Ward is a really good free throw shooter. He's done a great job at the line so far this year. Looks like we're going to have a timeout by OBI.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Generals with a 4-point lead, 53-49. We'll step away for a quick break. More straight ahead. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance. Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Points have not come as easy for either team here in this second half as they did in the first half. Jackson County outscored OBI 14-12 in the 3rd quarter, and then here in the 4th quarter, Jackson County has outscored them 9-3. So points coming at a premium here in this 4th quarter. Welcome back to PRTC TV. Jackson County with the 4-point lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter from Jackson County High School. Keegan Ward, a chance to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play here. He's got 18. That ties him with Skylar Roberts for OBI as far as game high. Roberts has 18 as well. Rogers only with 2 for OBI.
And, you know, Brian, we saw this second half just be, you know, the tempo of the game overall is just a little slower than it was the first half.
Shot was missed there by Ward, and like you said, normally a really good free throw shooter, but it has been a slower tempo. OBI heading the other way. Gregory, right side to Acetamwade. Runs out of real estate. Now to Roberts. Acetamwade on the baseline, gives it to Arumsi, up and in. Arumsi has 8, and down to a 2-point lead, rather, 53-51.
Still a lot of basketball game left. And we just talked about this in the timeout, how we hadn't saw that half-court pressure, half-court trap so far in the second half. And then there they come out with it and then forced Gray to turn the basketball over.
Looked like a block there by Brandstutter on Gray. Shot on the way is no good by Skylar Roberts, but he's going to draw the foul on Tansen Truitt. Team's 5th. So that means for the final 2:20 here of the fourth quarter, OBI will be in double bonus on any non-player control foul by Jackson County. So Roberts to the line for the first time tonight. He's got 18 points. Free throw rolling in. Only the 5th free throw shot by OBI. Singleton checks back in, offensive and defensive. And Gray comes out. And Roberts can pull OBI even here with another make. Also good, 20 points for Skylar Roberts. We're tied at 53. Inbound to Clemens. OBI with pressure. Singleton to Truitt. Truitt. Three-pointer on the way is no good by Gray. Fight for the rebound is picked up by Jackson County's Tansen Truitt. Gray going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off of OBI back to the Generals.
You know, and one thing you'll notice defensively too by OBI, you know, even though they're in that zone pressure, whether it's zone or man-to-man, whoever is opposite the help side defender, they're doubling Keegan Ward every trip down the floor.
Clemens on the miss, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by OBI. It'll go back to Jackson County once again. Yeah, Keegan getting a lot of attention down low, but he's still got 18 points.
With Singleton in the game earlier, it kind of he made them pay several times, and it's what contributed to help get the Generals the lead. And then with him off the floor, Generals just were not able to make them pay, and OBI was right back in it.
Bad pass down low. Singleton able to get it, and I'm going to say he had a foot or a hand on the end line, and Clemens has just got to bounce that pass, and it was just too low. Not a pass that Singleton could handle. 1:36 left. Big turnover there for the Generals.
Yeah, right pass, right person, or right spot, right person, wrong kind of pass.
Absolutely. OBI with the ball, looking for the lead. Acetamwade in the left corner. Out top to number 2, that's Aiden Gregory. Arumsi penetrates. No call on the contact, but he loses the basketball, throws it away. Singleton picks it up. Here comes Clemens. OBI exchanges the favor with a turnover on their own as well. And with 1:07 left here in the game, we got another full timeout, this time called by Coach Greg Parrott of the Jackson County Generals. So we'll step away. Only 67 ticks left. Should be a great ending. Make sure you stay tuned. 53-all OBI in Jackson County here on PRTC TV.
Incredible, more than incredible, more than a metaphor, more than you're ready for.
Are you not entertained?
You gotta put the time into time. Be unforgettable.
It's the NBA on TNT.
America, we're glad to have y'all back.
Just talking during the break about what would be Coach Parrott's philosophy here with 1:07 left on the clock. You're at home, tied up at 53. Welcome back to PRTC TV. OBI in Jackson County drawing up a play there in the huddle. And
we're giving away all of Coach Parrott's secrets there with that zoom in.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody have time to react though, but
yeah, we're. I think we just figured out the strategy here. It's a draw play off the sideline.
There you go. But I think that you know, we were talking about, you know, what Coach Parrott's going to do. I think he's going to be aggressive here and try to get the lead rather than play timidly and try to hold the ball with so much time left on the clock. I think at home you got to go for the basket.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. With 1:07, you're kind of over that mark. If it was around 30 seconds, maybe you hold it and try to get the last shot and make sure that it's a good one. But here, I think that you just need to go secure a basket and then just play good defense.
Clemens, and we're going to have a foul on Acetamwade. Only the first on Acetamwade.
And third team foul.
So they've still got one more to give. Generals already with 5 team fouls, so their next foul will put OBI at the line.
Uh-oh.
Into backcourt to Clemens.
Good run down by Clemens.
Clemens, spin move, runs out of real estate, throws it over to Truitt left side. Truitt, and we got a foul called on OBI again. That's going to be the 4th one on the team.
And that was on number 15, Salmons.
So now the next foul that's not player control on either team is going to result in free throws. Inbound to Clemens with 45 seconds left. All tied up at 53. Clemens drives. Shovels it to Singleton. Singleton up and no good. Rebound to Ward. Back up and in. Keegan Ward's got 20 points. So Jackson County with the 2-point lead, 55-53 with 31 seconds left in the game. And we've got a full timeout on the floor, but we'll keep it right here for this one.
Great job by Keegan Ward just to be aware. You know, Singleton kind of, you know, caught that ball in kind of a bad position, kind of under the basket. Did a great job of just using his body and getting at a good angle to the glass. And then Ward just right there to be able to jump up, grab it, and put it back in.
Ward has really been on the cleanup crew all night long. I think that's probably at least, what would you say, the 4th or 5th basket that has had, it has been an offensive rebound and a putback for number 42.
Yeah, it's 4.
So Keegan with 20 points to lead all scorers. Actually, him and Roberts both with 20 apiece for their opposing teams. Don't forget, our next broadcast will be 1 week from tonight. It will be a Jackson County and Clay County doubleheader at Clay County High School. And assuming we'll be joined by Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network for those games on Friday, January 31st. If you're joining us on this Friday, January 24th, girls game at 6, boys game at 7:30. The Lady Generals on the road this evening, taking on the always tough Rockcastle County Lady Rockets.
You know, and Courtney and I talked about going over there a few years ago. There's a lot of, the Rockcastle County Rockets used to be part of our district. Now they're no longer. They're in a different region. But just there's just something about walking in that gymnasium and the history that's just there. Even the girls that haven't played there before can feel it.
Still feels like a district game.
Yeah, it does.
Almost a steal by Truitt, and we're going to have a jump ball.
Great job there by Truitt with a good pressure. Just, you know, Roberts just wasn't, I guess, expecting that or anticipating that. He was kind of lackadaisical, and a great job by Truitt.
Yeah, it wasn't the best pass inbound, I don't think, from Gregory either. I think there was some miscommunication between them. But that may come into play here, even though the possession arrow does favor OBI. Roberts into front court, gets it to Arumsi. Here's a three-pointer on the way. It is in and out by Gregory, and a fight for the rebound, and we're going to have what? Jump ball? What's the call?
I don't know.
It is a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
So Tansen Truitt's big play on the other end. What are the chances that on the very next possession that hustle play by freshman Tansen Truitt would come up so huge for the Jackson County Generals as they get the ball ahead by 2 with 14 seconds left and find themselves in the driver's seat, all because of Truitt's hustle. And then the Generals lose it. Wow.
Clemens just positioned himself a little bit too close to the line there, and Truitt just didn't have a lot of room to inbounds in the basketball.
No.
A little bit, just a tough spot there. But that play before the jump ball, that was the absolute correct call by the official. Both young men went up for the basketball at the same time. Both of them had hands on it, and he was just really, really quick to the whistle before, before it went too far.
Tied up at 50, actually Generals ahead 55-53. We're back in 30 seconds here on PRTC TV.
Are you working online from home? PRTC needs your feedback. Take a quick online survey and let us know how we can enhance your work from home experience. Your input will help us prioritize service improvements, including better outage notifications. Plus, when you complete the survey, you'll be entered for a chance to win 3 months of free PRTC Internet. Scan the QR code now to get started. Thank you for helping us serve you better, right where you work, at home.
Welcome back to PRTC TV. Here's your game set. 13.1 seconds left here on the clock. Jackson County with the lead, 55-53 over the visiting OBI Mountaineers. Jackson County just turned it over on an inbounds pass. So OBI going to get a chance, and you've got to believe that you've got to watch number 1, Skylar Roberts, on the three-pointer, Candria.
Absolutely. You know, really got to watch these three-point shooters here. You know that this is going to be a draw to try to get one of them open, and there he is.
Roberts trying to get the shot off, can't. Here's Brandstutter, his jumper no good, and the rebound to Clemens, and the quick foul with 5 seconds left.
Brandstutter had a chance to tie the game there and just come up just a little bit short.
Foul was on Aiden Gregory, his first, team's 5th, so we've got free throws now for Jackson County, and Braxton Clemens going to get a chance to seal the deal, slam the door shut if he can make them both. 7 points for Clemens. They all came in the second quarter. As Sedumwade trying to check back in for Coach Gritton. And a couple of big free throws here for Braxton Clemens. First one on the way is rolling, and falls through. Oh, wow. That one took the Tour de France all the way around the rim and fell through, and makes it a 3-point lead.
Just a little soft touch there by Clemens, and it paid off because I thought he had missed it off the second bounce, and then it rolled right back in. Sometimes it's better to be lucky.
Well, and one thing about it, if you have a little soft approach up there and let it dance on the rim, sometimes they fall through. But it's a big one because it makes it a 56-53 game and makes it a 3-point game. Coyle checks in for Coach Parrott here during the timeout. So if Clemens can make one more, Jackson County is not only going to avenge the loss at OBI, but this just occurred to me.
They'll also have to make the tie break, too.
Yes, yeah, if he can make this free throw right here, this free throw is big because it puts you in the number 3 seed at the moment, which Jackson County has not played Clay County yet. Certainly it would be a pretty big upset if Jackson County could beat Clay County this year. Clay County ranked quite a bit higher than the Generals, but anything could happen. But as far as these two teams go, you think if things go the way they're going to, they're going to be jockeying for 3rd and 4th position. This free throw would determine it.
Exactly. Yeah, this is a pick. Not only would it make it a 2-possession basketball game after the made free throw, then it also, secures the tiebreaker for the 49th district. I'll get it out in a minute. 49th district seed, tournament seed.
Yes, and that could be a big deal to be the 3 seed as opposed to the 4. And what's the deal here?
I'm not sure.
We had 6 players on the floor. But they hadn't given the ball to Clemens yet, so play had not resumed. But now that was a bullet dodge because that could have very easily been a technical foul on Jackson County, which would have been 2 shots and the ball. So somebody didn't get the message that Cole was supposed to check in. A free throw, no good though. OBI with a chance to, and they lose the basketball. And that's going to do it. Jackson County pulls off the 3-point win at home. The final, Jackson County 56 and OBI 53. Now what do you do as far as 3 and 4 seed? When you split, is it a coin flip?
I think it's a draw.
Coin flip or a draw?
It's a draw.
So the two teams exchange 3-point victories on each other's home floor. We'll come back with final stats and thoughts and also our PRTC TV player of the game. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay, keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
For Ben and Aaron, the work's never done. Until the whole town is transformed.
Yeah, baby! They know what they want. They don't know where to find it.
We do.
Hometown, all new. Sunday night at 8 on HGTV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School. It is a final. The Jackson County Generals hold on for a 3-point win over the visiting OBI Mountaineers, 56-53, and a big win for Jackson County as they outscore OBI 26-19 in that second half. And with me, I have our PRTC TV player of the game. Got to throw a shout out to Keegan Ward, also with 20 points tonight, a double-double. But Tanson Truitt, our PRTC TV player of the game, hustle plays tonight all over the place. And one thing I've always said, and having a chance to watch you play this year, Tanson, you kind of live life like I do. It's either floor it and get out of my way, or I'm not moving at all. You give it everything you got out there. Has that always been your philosophy, just to hit it wide open?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really good at scoring or anything like that. I just play as hard as I can, and hopefully I help my team. I got to thank my teammates. They played this game like amazing, and I just got to thank them. I mean, I didn't do nothing special. I just played as hard as I could and got them the ball the most I could. 6
points. You had 2 big buckets. I felt like you helped set the tempo in that first quarter, driving into the paint. Has it been something that, as far, you said you don't feel like you score a lot or you put a lot of points, but you do a lot of things that are off the scorebook. Like you had 2 big buckets there in that first quarter that kind of set the tone for the game to start things off. But the play down there at the end of the game, when you knocked the ball away on the inbounds pass, when they had a chance to come down and tie or go ahead, it was 55-53 and they had the ball and you knocked that ball away. Did you ever think for that moment, whenever you did that it would come up so big on the other end?
I did not. I was just trying to beat OBI, and we had to win by 4 to get the 3rd seed in the district, but we didn't. We won by 3, so whoever has the best district record will be the 3rd seed. So
well, and it could come down if OBI and Jackson County ends up with the same district record. I think it could come down to a coin flip or a draw for that 3rd. It's very rare that ever happens, but I think it could come to that. Talk to us about you guys pulled out the win against Harlan Independent there at the Bobby Keith Classic at Clay County High School, and against a team that could really shoot the ball. The Sailor Boy could really shoot lights out for that young Harlan Independent team. But you got a chance to play on that floor last week, and now you're going to get a chance to go back there. We certainly don't want to overlook Redbird. We got that game coming up on Tuesday, but 1 week from tonight, you return back to Clay County High School. Do you think that helps you to be able to play on that floor against a neutral opponent and then you get to go back to Clay County High School? Because that gym is a really special place to play, and it's a hard place to win.
Yeah, I've heard stories from back in my dad's day where, like, Clay County, the whole crowd was everywhere, and it's just a hard place to win. But playing it against Harlan there, I think that helped our shooters, like our shooters getting used to the rim and all that stuff. Yeah, I think it makes it easier.
Now, this team has had some ups and downs this year. We had some shakeups there at the first of the year, but it kind of feels like now that we have won 4 of our last 6 games, things are starting to come together, and you guys seem to be playing more where you are more in harmony as a team. Do you feel that while you're out there on the floor?
Definitely. The seniors and freshmen, we weren't used to each other. I mean, the seniors been playing their whole high school career, and we hadn't got to play with them. And just the start of the season, it was kind of weird and stuff. But now I think we all are in sync, all know what we can do best, and all know how to play against other teams and how to rotate on defense and all that stuff.
Tanson Truitt, he may have only had 6 points in the scoring column tonight, but so many hustle plays, he's the kid that always dives on the floor, goes after the 50-50 balls, and gives it everything he's got. And you're going to pick up a few extra fouls. You didn't tonight. You only had the one in playing that extra sticky defense you do. But great job tonight. Your hustle really helped lead us to a victory, and a big one at that, 56-53 over OBI, and getting us a chance at that number 3 seed in the district. So congratulations on the win, and for also being our PRTC TV player of the game. Thank you, Tanson. You can lay the headset down right there. Candria's going to come back over and join me here in just 1 second. Tanson with a great night of basketball, 6 points, and just did so well. A big play there at the end of the game when he knocked that pass away and got the Generals the alternating possession on the other end. But a huge shout out to Keegan Ward, too, doing what he always does, Candria, with 20 points. I'm pretty sure he probably had a double-double again tonight, and he was really a big factor as well. But the hustle of Tanson Truitt is just hard to replace. When you got a guy like that on your team that you know is going to give it 110% every time he turns around and every chance he gets, I think it motivates the spirit of your team, and I think it's contagious for the whole squad.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw this from in the first half. He done an excellent job on Rogers. He was the defensive assignment from the beginning of the game, and I think that really made a big difference. And then in the second half, the hustle play at the end that resulted in the jump ball. Yeah, the ball went back to OBI, but then the very next possession it did go back to the Generals. And even though the Generals turned it over after that, the momentum was still in favor of the Generals at that point.
Yeah, and momentum is hard to come by and even harder to keep. So a big win for the Generals, 56-53 over the OBI Mountaineers. Let's get a final rundown on our team and individual stats, and for that we go back to Candria Bingham.
All right, and first up for the visitors on the scoreboard, the OBI Mountaineers, Rogers only 2 points tonight, so excellent defense by the Generals on that assignment. Roberts had finished the night with 20 points.
Asetamwe.
I can never get that right. Asetamwe got ended the night with 5 points. Arumsi had 8 points. Brunstutter with 13 points. Salmons with 2 points, and Chandler Gregory with 3 points for a total of 53 points. 2-point field goal percentage tonight for the Mountaineers was 35% and 36% from the 3-point line. You don't see that very often, that they actually shot the ball better from the 3-point line than the 2-point line.
And we also held them to 4 3-pointers, and they were all by one person. So that was good man-to-man defense by the Generals.
Absolutely. Great defense by the Generals. And then for the Generals, Keegan Ward finished tonight with a double-double with 20 points. And I didn't add that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I can't add. 11 rebounds. That's what I thought it was, but I want to be sure. So 20 points and 11 rebounds for Keegan Ward. Peyton Singleton finished the night with 9 points. Braxton Cole with 3 points. Truitt with 6 points. Clemens with 8 points, Combs with 5 points, and Gray with 5 points. The General shot from 2-point percentage tonight 48%, and were 5 of 16 from the 3-point line and 31% from the free throw line. I didn't say OBI's free throw percentage. They were 4 of 6 on free throw attempts for the game. So a really good basketball game overall. Stats-wise, I'm sure that both coaches are going to go back tonight and say, guys, when we get these easy points around the goal, we've got to execute those and put those in. We did see the loss there at the end of the game by 24 Brumstrutter that had the chance to tie the basketball game there at the end, and so they just weren't able to convert and just did not shoot the ball well the second half. Really neither team but OBI a little worse so than the Generals.
Well, and my apologies too, because I'm probably saying number 5 Acetamide and number 12 Arumsi's name wrong too. Those are just tough names to say, but great athletes, very athletic, both number 5 and number 12. Brandstutter, this is a tough team when they're playing well. Rogers, I'm not sure if he was sick or what was going on tonight. He wasn't on the floor at the end of the game, only had 2 points, and that was a huge difference, but great defense by the Generals to hold him to 2 points. A shout out to Peyton Singleton too, with 5 big points on an otherwise frustrating night for him. 5 of his 9 points in that critical fourth quarter, including a big 3-point shot, and that was only one of 4 3-pointers or 5 3-pointers for the Generals on the night. So a good team win by Jackson County as they improve on the season to a record of 8 wins and 9 losses, and OBI falls to a record of 9 wins and 11 losses. Next game for Jackson County will be on the road at Redbird Christian School this coming Tuesday, January the 28th, while OBI's next game will be on the road at Menifee County next Thursday, January the 30th. Our next broadcast will be 1 week from tonight on Friday, January 31st. It'll be a 49th District matchup with Jackson County and Clay County. Girls play at 6, boys play at 7:30. So if you can't come out to Clay County High School and Bobby Keith Gymnasium, make sure you tune in to PRTC TV. We'll probably be joined by Ed Smith and the Southeast Kentucky Network on that broadcast as well. Again, the final score, Jackson County with a 3-point win over OBI, 56-53 for TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Solfridge, Candria Bingham for Hunter Carroll. This is Brian Murray saying thank you so much for joining us for another special presentation of high school basketball action exclusively here on PRTC TV.